It's April 26th, 2022, and this is Sketchworks NewsBrake. The news stops here. I'm Brian Troxell, and I'm being held hostage by my beard. Help. Super billionaire Elon Musk is Twitter's new owner. He bought the social media site for around $44 billion and plans to make it a private company. Personally, I like the days when the super rich just placed all of their money in a single building and swam around in it. Speaking of people with too much money, two very wealthy parents convicted of paying bribes to get their kids into college are appealing their convictions. They say they thought they were making legitimate donations. Just like former New York Governor Eliot Spitzer paid that woman to come visit him, and she just happened to throw in the sex at no charge. Get ready. It's the annual list we've all been waiting for. The CDC's list of the most popular ways people died in 2021. COVID held its ground at number 3 in 2021, behind heart attacks at number 2, and once again taking the top spot, death by chocolate. And while we're talking about death, at Grand Valley State University in Allendale, Michigan, the rare corpse flower bloomed for the first time in 7 years. And, according to the legend, 3 more flowers must die before the corpse flower can close up again. The Secret Service claims that they have no records of who visits President Biden at his home in Delaware. And not because they don't keep records, but because no one wants to visit. Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders says that if Joe Biden opts out, he will, for the 3rd time, run for president. And by run, of course, he means pace slowly using a walker with 2 tennis balls. After disappearing from public view in December, Vladimir Putin's 38-year-old lover, Anna Kabayeva, appeared in Moscow this week. An inside source stated that after Kabayeva gave Putin the nickname Pootie, she was carted off to an underground bunker in Siberia. If you've ever watched this show, and if you haven't, you should, it's pretty good, you know Sketchworks NewsBrake is always looking for ways to promote ourselves and our work. Sketchworks NewsBrake correspondent Tim Millard found a new way to let the world know about Sketchworks NewsBrake.
I took it upon myself to represent Sketchworks NewsBrake at this parade. I'm the only person on the float right now. In fact, there's not even a float. I'm walking. But I think all these people are cheering for NewsBrake. Or they're cheering for that band up ahead that's a bunch of B. Arthur impersonators. I can't tell. Either way, it's a rousing success. For Sketchworks NewsBrake, I'm Tim Millard.
Thank you, Tim. Mission accomplished. The Johnny Depp-Amber Heard trial has entered its 3rd week of being a public spectacle. Here's what we know so far. Amber threw a vodka bottle at Johnny, which took off the tip of his middle finger. Amber and Johnny liked to record each other arguing, and Amber dropped a deuce on Johnny's side of the bed after an argument, leading to her new nickname, Amber Turd. Celebrities, they're just like us. Depp said he received help sobering up from Elton John. What, was Keith Richards not available? Actually, now that I've said that out loud, probably not. At the end of Depp's redirect Monday afternoon, he admitted to being a victim of spousal abuse, while Amber Heard is a victim of extreme RBF. And who is benefiting the most from the Johnny Depp-Amber Heard trial? You guessed it, Will Smith. Nobody's talking about his slap anymore. That was so 4 weeks ago. Cosmetics magnate Estee Lauder's former vacation home in the south of France is on the market for $9.25 million. Realtors say the smell of Cinnabar perfume in every room is preventing buyers from committing to the steep price tag. Police in New Mexico released dozens of videos from the movie set where Alec Baldwin shot and killed a cinematographer, a shooting he says was an accident. The video evidence already has a 7 out of 10 rating on IMDb. Jessica Simpson posted a new Flonase ad on her Instagram page where she slurs her speech and calls seasonal allergies invisible monsters. Simpson appears to be holding a Flonase bottle in her hand during the video. Are we sure that's a bottle of Flonase? In honor of her 96th birthday, Mattel will make Queen Elizabeth into her own Barbie doll. This marks the first time that Barbie has made a doll out of a queen since Ken. Elsewhere in the dysfunctional royal family, Prince Charles agreed to a brief private meeting with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle only if nothing was said about him on American TV. Sorry about that. Spring has sprung, and as Tim Millard showed us earlier, festival season is in full swing. We go now to Sketchworks NewsBrake correspondent Allie O'Neill, who is also at a festival.
Brian, I am here at the Bear on the Square Festival in Dahlonega, Georgia, commemorating that one time a bear came onto the square.
Thank you, Allie. Mission accomplished. U.S. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen and other Western officials walked out of a G20 meeting in protest of Russia. Because passive aggression is just as deadly as bullet and rocket aggression. Text messages obtained by CNN show Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene advocated for martial law as a way for then-President Trump to remain in office. Last week, while under oath, Greene said she couldn't recall whether she wanted martial law. Greene now says she meant to say she was advocating for martial law because she likes guitar amplifiers that go to 11. Greene also testified that she had never once seen violence out of Trump people. Guess she missed all the Trump flags on January 6th. The U.S. Navy has tested a new electric laser weapon from the deck of a warship. After hearing about the laser, President Biden asked the Navy if he and Hunter could come play with it over the weekend. We now go back to Sketchworks NewsBrake correspondent Allie O'Neill, who I'm told is now at a different outdoor celebration.
Brian, I'm here at a cast party for a project I have no involvement in whatsoever. I don't know why I'm here. I think I was hoping I'd see important people, but there are no important people here whatsoever.
Back to me in the studio.
Hi, Mom.
Thank you, me. Mission accomplished. New York City tourism has seen a 55% decrease in the last year. In order to boost tourism, a new interactive tour company called Someone Got Stabbed Here is expected to draw millions of travelers from around the world. Staying in New York, a 14-year-old boy on Long Island was shot after ringing his neighbor's doorbell while playing a game of Ding Dong Ditch. For those of you keeping score, he lost. A Florida bride and her caterer are accused of serving marijuana-laced food to unsuspecting guests at her wedding. They told sheriff's deputies they were just having a Snoop Dogg-themed wedding. In more stupid news from Florida, a Florida woman is accused of threatening to blow up her son's school unless cafeteria workers gave him more food. We feel very bad for the son, not because his mom got arrested, but because cafeteria workers gave him more servings of that terrible square burned to a crisp pizza. Blah. A jury awarded $430,000 to an employee who requested no birthday party at his office. When his manager ignored the request, the employee suffered a panic attack after hearing drunk Harry from accounting's terrible rendition of Happy Birthday over and over again. Hey, you! Sketchworks offers summer camps for kids and teens. To explain, here's Maria's video, which is not from a festival of any kind.
Sketchworks Comedy Summer Camps are back, and in person. During our 2-week camp, kids will play improv games, create funny characters, and write sketches for their own original comedy show. Not excited yet? Campers will also shoot a professionally produced video sketch and premiere it at their showcase. Also included, a show poster, camp t-shirts, awards, and a pizza party. Let's get back into comedy. Sketchworks, cranking out the funny.
Go to sketchworkscomedy.com to learn more. A cat who has become popular on social media. No, not Malachi. Although Malachi is ridiculously adorable, isn't he? Isn't he? A cat who has become popular on social media for unusually large eyes and feet is about to be the first non-human mayor of the town of Hell, Michigan. They are still looking for a human mayor, so if you're interested, go to hell. A Family Dollar employee in Texas faces murder charges after shooting a shoplifter in the back. But the company says he's a hero for saving the store ones of dollars. Virginia's Attorney General is investigating the NFL's Washington Commanders because the team's owners and executives are accused of withholding money from rival teams and fans alike. While he's at it, he should investigate why the Commanders suck so much. A Japanese man married his fictional girlfriend. The marriage is part of a growing movement of fictosexuals, people around the world who are attracted to fictional characters. I've always had a strange attraction to Nancy Drew. Isn't she like 80 now? Due to a shortage of pilots, airlines are hiring charter buses to drive passengers from one local airport to another instead of flying. Said Spirit Airlines, "Whoa, your planes can fly?" A Yogi Bear statue stolen from a Jellystone Park camp resort location in Mississippi was discovered hours later off Highway 43 near Goodman Road in Pelahatchie, Mississippi. And while they don't mean to profile, the police are pretty certain the thief is old, because those are the only people who know who the hell Yogi Bear is. And that's all for Sketchworks NewsBrake. We'll be back next week, and we hope you are too. I'm Brian Troxell. Say hi to your mom for me. Ask her if she has a Nancy Drew outfit.
You didn't know what could cause damage to Mr. Depp's hand while you were there on March 8th, correct?
Dr. Kipper told me he'd sustained an injury on one of his fingers.
Objection, hearsay.
Wait, you asked the question.
Okay.